What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Halloween video. Before we dive into things, friendly reminder, memberships, they are a thing here on our channel and they directly support us. So if you like what you see, you enjoy our content and want to support us directly, feel free to check out that join button below and see all our tiers, or follow the link at the top of the description. With that out of the way, let's dive into things. Let's talk about something really exciting that just happened in the Halloween community and the horror community in general. Anthony Michael Hall. If you don't know who Anthony Michael Hall is, you may have seen him in things like The Breakfast Club, maybe Pretty in Pink, huh? Anthony Michael Hall has officially joined the cast of Halloween Kills. Not Halloween Ends. Make sure we get that. Make sure that's clear. In Halloween Kills, he's joined the cast, and interesting enough, he's playing Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
Tommy Doyle, you know, the little boy in the original Halloween that Jamie Lee Curtis is babysitting. Or you may know him as Paul Rudd in his first film ever in Halloween 6: The Curse of Michael Myers. Which, by the way, how cool would it have been if Paul Rudd was playing the character?
Yeah, you know, there were reports, I don't know if they're true, that
They reached out to him?
They reached out to Paul Rudd, and he said he would, but he can't because of Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters. I don't know if that's true or not. I hope it's true.
I hope it's true.
I hope he actually said he would, but if he wasn't busy. But he is busy.
Right. I it would be cool. We talked about this, and we talked about our Honest Thoughts video for Halloween Kills, how it ends being announced as back-to-back sequels and things like that. Like, it would be cool to see Paul Rudd, right? But it makes things confusing. It's different than, like, if you have Danielle Harris join the cast, she is very much a different person. She does not look like, I mean, she does. Like, any real Halloween fan would know that that is the girl in Halloween 4 and 5. But, like, she looks different enough. She's aged 20... What is she? She's 41 now? 42 now? She's had children. And, like, I'm just saying, like, she's aged tremendously since then. And she'd be able to play a different character, and we wouldn't instantly connect her to Jamie Lloyd.
Paul Rudd doesn't age.
Nah, the guy looks so good for his age. You would be confused. You'd be like, that's Tommy Doyle, like, from Part 6. So does that mean that Halloween Kills relates to Part 6? It would cause confusion. People are already confused enough. The timeline's so fucked up. So I'm all for it. I'm all for them recasting. It would have been a neat little Easter egg for fans like us to get. The thing is, though, when it comes to Anthony Michael Hall, at first glance at Anthony Michael Hall, I was like, that fucker's way too old, man. Like, he would be 50. He'd be 51. And then you go look at Anthony Michael Hall's age, and he's 51.
Yeah, he doesn't look very, very good for 51.
Yeah, I mean, he could be worse. It's just he's got such white hair and he's got one of those very distinct foreheads, that the wrinkly foreheads, you know.
Yes,
he's got one of them that he just looks a little bit older at first glance. I'm sure he's in tremendous shape. I'm sure he moves like a 20-year-old. I'm just saying, at first glance, he looked older to me. What's interesting though is that they the gap in between Tommy and Laurie would actually be 9 years, which they, attention to detail, they did that. He's 51, Jamie Lee Curtis is 60. That's a nice little touch.
Yeah. Again, you know, Paul Rudd would have been cool, but okay. We got, at least Tommy's returning. That's pretty cool.
Dude, but, like, it begs the question, like, how? Like, what? First of all, where was he in 2018?
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, maybe, obviously, like, this all happened in one night in 2018, so you wouldn't exactly be alarmed of the fact that Michael was out there. It came out that he escaped, but...
That's interesting, because thinking of where he would fit in, maybe Halloween Kills takes place directly after. Who visits Laurie in the hospital?
Oh.
Who else was there on the original night?
Mm.
It would make sense that he'd go and say, "Look at that! Did you hear about that shit? Did you? Oh my God, you went through that shit again, my friend from fucking 40 years ago."
Right. You know, I'm really curious. If you're going to run with the Tommy story, where are you going to take it? Have they been in community? Like, have him and Laurie talked over the years? I mean, they went through a traumatic event together.
Right.
Did they talk over the years because of what happened when he was such a young kid? Did Tommy go to a field that may relate to it, like psychiatry. Is he a psychiatrist now to help with things like trauma that he went through? Did he go through therapy? Did it mess him up in school? Was he a bully in school because of the trauma he went through?
Right.
I just, like, these things, naturally, I have a lot of questions that probably won't ever be answered, and that's okay. I just, it's just things I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
And is Tommy a adult? Obviously, he's 51 years old, but did he live in Haddonfield that whole time? So was he actually there on the night of Halloween 2018? Does he have kids now? Is he old? He technically, he's probably a little young to have He could have grandkids, but probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Oof. Stuff.
Is he like terrified now also? Like, is he terrified to have a babysitter come for his kids because of what happened to him when he was a kid?
Is he married to Lindsay Wallace?
Yo! What? Can he please be... Listen, also, in Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, please run with some sort of Easter egg for Ben Tramer.
Yes.
Not getting the love he deserves. Ben Tramer is very much alive in this timeline. What a missed opportunity. I always thought that was the biggest missed opportunity in Halloween 2018. Because, like, if you keep up with... who's that reviewer? That... Nostalgia Critic. Nostalgia Critic has, like, an ongoing meme about Ben Tramer. It's like, oh, did Ben Tramer do that? Like, it's funny. I like it. That's kind of well known in the Halloween community. I wish... what a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Bring them back in this one. It would have been even funny if she was like, if Jamie... What if they start dating now? What if Ben Tramer... What if Ben Tramer visits her in the hospital? What if Ben Tramer is the father of Allison? I mean, I know Jamie Lee Curtis said it was random.
You mean
or
Karen?
Carrie, yeah. Like, if she says it was some random dude, like when Jamie Lee Curtis is doing interviews, she says like it's probably some random dude that she hooked up with in a bar. She probably bounced around guy to guy. That's why she has several divorces. She was a broken human. Shit happens. But like, man, can't that first one just be Ben Tramer? Can't he be the dad?
Or
sneak it in there somewhere.
Or we take place after and we get filled in that she did go to the hospital that night, and who visited her? Ben Tramer. And who did and then they start dating.
I don't think it's gonna
No,
happen.
that's not.
She will not have a relationship like that. They're gonna keep her a fairly strong, slightly broken, independent woman. They're gonna keep pushing that. I wish they should. It's badass. I like it.
Yes.
I think it's funny that you mentioned Lindsay Wallace, because they are making the choice to go back to the original and bring back Tommy Doyle. You could absolutely do the same with Lindsay Wallace, but if Tommy is going to be a functioning man, perhaps with the family, etc., have Lindsay Wallace be broken. Have Lindsay Wallace not be able to handle it. Or, I mean, they address suicide and issues like that in Halloween 2018. They actually cut out a scene that I fucking loved where she put the gun to her mouth and Michael's like in the background. I thought that was really powerful and strong that she fights that urge every day.
Yeah.
What if Lindsay was somebody that couldn't fight it? What if Lindsay was someone that couldn't handle the trauma? It fucked her up throughout school and it just stuck with her to the point that she was just held back by depression. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Just things that are running through my mind that we could toss into Halloween Kills.
Yeah, definitely appreciate Tommy coming back just as an Easter egg. Like, he might... Who knows the role that Tommy Doyle has in this movie? Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't say he signed on for Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Does he not make it? Is he a cameo? Or are they just not sure?
I heard that Jamie Lee Curtis is confirmed for Halloween Kills and Ends. Maybe that's a rumor. Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard that she's confirmed for both, so she won't die in Halloween Kills. Maybe, unless there's like flashback scenes that we're referring to in Halloween Ends. I think you gotta balls up and kill somebody from the original Halloween, and why not be Tommy Doyle? Why not be Ben Tramer?
That Tommy Doyle coming back, rekindling the friendship that we didn't see in Halloween 2018, rekindling that friendship and then ultimately dying. That, come on, it writes itself. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, also, I'm assuming that they did not keep in touch. She kept in touch with nobody. She couldn't even keep in touch with her fucking kids and her granddaughter for the most part, right? So I'm assuming she did not keep in touch with Tommy Doyle, which means she would not recognize him. Right.
So when they come back, I'm already excited to see them meet again and him be like, "It's me. Tommy Doyle.
Remember the keys?
Remember the key? remember the when you knocked on the door and I took 25 fucking minutes to come unlock the door for you
While you were screaming.
while you were literally screaming and throwing. Took the time to throw pots at the goddamn window, but I still took my sweet ass time.
Yeah.
These are the things I'm excited for. So yeah, that's our thoughts. I wasn't really trying to pitch you a story or anything. I'm just really curious where they're going to go with it.
Yeah.
So where do you think they're going with? I heard Dave McRae has amazing ideas for Halloween Kills and Ends, and I have not listened to him yet. I need
either.
to. I'm sure like 10 of you are already going to comment like, go watch Dave McRae's video. I will. I swear. I just keep forgetting about it.
And maybe we'll make a video on that.
And maybe we'll make a response video to that. But that's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.